Oh, hi, I'm already live. I'm looking for the thing to come up. Hi, I'm Catherine, and I'm here for my weekly vlog. And I'm here to talk about lipedema and all things that are going on right now in that world. And really, my own reflections on what's happening. And today, I want to talk about June, even though it's the end of April. So it's April 30th today, and May 1st is tomorrow, but we're starting to focus on what we're doing for Lipedema Awareness Month. So June is Lipedema Awareness Month. And, people have asked me why June. And I don't really have a great reason, except that when I started to connect with the ladies in the UK, which is where I first started to do deep dive into learning what lipedema is, I met all these amazing, brilliant, just totally brilliant women in the UK. And it was already set that June was Lipedema Awareness Month. Um, March is lymphedema awareness and World Lymphedema Day and all that kind of stuff. So June is for us. And so we are having an amazing month of activities. Um, but we're doing something a little different this year. So I'm going to talk about that. And then I want to share with you a little update on what's happening with my drama. Also, I'm in my place where I usually do my podcasting and other stuff like that. And I usually haven't been doing it. I've been sort of in my cave the past couple of months because I've been sick. But I'm feeling a little better today. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to do this. So you should be now seeing the Lipedema Awareness Month. I'm going to put the link in the chat once I show you what this is. But we are about to launch this week so that you can sign up for the Lipedema Challenge, which is about discovering possibilities. We do a lot of webinars and awareness raising and all kinds of teaching and support. But we have found that there are a number of areas, and that really, when it starts to make the most sense, when it starts to work, is when you adapt it to you. So, we have 5 sessions. Each session is between 2 and 2.5 hours. And it's June 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 14th. And there will be there's an opportunity to sign up for a VIP once you sign up, but it's free. You can register for our free challenge. And I just want to show you what we're doing. So, the first day we're going to go, what is lipedema? What you need to know. So, we have been getting a lot of new folks coming in, which is very good. It's, folks who are new to the diagnosis of lipedema. So, we're going to take the first session and just do a deep dive into it. This is what we know. This is how it's evolved over the past 12 years. And then the following day, Siobhan is going to be doing what you can do right now. So, the whole idea of the challenge is you're going to have a workbook and a place to begin to map out what's good for you, what's personalized for you. So, we're going to do Thursday on nutrition. Friday, Leslie's going to be doing about MLD and everything CDT, which is complete decongestive therapies. And then on Saturday, Cara Cruz, who's known online as Pale Ginger Pear, is a lipedema lady who's had quite a bit of surgery that's helped her a lot. And looking at surgery and our holistic approach for complementary care and how that works. And so each of these is a major element for you to look at. Is this right for me? What's right for me? What's the right next action for me? And that's what our focus will be on. And then on the Wednesday, it's going to be a bonus session where we'll all be getting together and really talking about celebrating us, our community, your wins, what's next, what's still challenging for you. And yeah, and I always say knowledge is power, and there are solutions. So, very simple. You just fill in your name, your email address, the country that you're in, and I'll tell you one of the reasons about the country, and then you just go ahead and register for free. And I'm going to put that link right now. Hold on a minute. Hi, Paige. Welcome. Go ahead and let me know. Say hi to me in the chat so I know who's here. Paige, it's so good from Tennessee. Okay, I am going to. Okay, here it is. Here's the link. Learn.lipedema-simplified.org/lipedema-awareness-challenge. So I'll leave that, and I am going to stop the screen share for now and chat for about 10 minutes, because I want to catch up for those of you who are new and for those of you who've been around a bit. My ongoing saga. So I flew to North Carolina in November, and 2 flights down, Boston to DC, DC to Charleston, and 2 flights back, Charleston to DC, DC to Boston, 4 flights. 8, 8, 8. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times the plane either took off or landed. And the reason that I say that is the time in a flight where the bariatric pressure gets very high in the cabin. And for those of us with lymphedema, it's challenging. It's more than challenging. So when I came home, I was sick, ended up in the emergency room, and have been dealing with, as best as we can tell, central lymphatic issues. So I am going down to the University of Pennsylvania in 2 weeks. Oh my God, it can't be 2 weeks. No, it's 3 weeks. 2 weeks seems too quick. But thanks to Leslyn and Kelly Bell, many of you have had encounters with Kelly. He's spoken at a number of our conferences and symposiums. There's one doctor whose name is Max Itkin, who's at the University of Pennsylvania, who I will be seeing for testing, and then hopefully he's going to be able to fix it. The fix it that he's going to be able to do is I have been having significant swelling, and I have been having trouble breathing, which is a little bit challenging to say the least. So, hi, Mary from Springfield, and Susie from Cincinnati, and Diane from Ohio, but in DC now with her grandkids. Someone new that just says Facebook user welcome. Shirley from the UK. Oh my God, I love my UK people. Give big hellos to all my UK friends at Lipedema UK. And Peggy. Oh, Peggy, I think it's you. Are you good? I think you're going to be on with Gail this week. Gail has a Facebook Live, but like a podcast show. And I think Peggy's her guest this week. Rachel from Tucson. Yes, it is. So Peggy's going to be on with Gail this Tuesday, and you won't want to miss it. It'll be great. So I'm preparing to go to the University of Pennsylvania. And to say that I'm preparing, oh my goodness, it's mostly mindset. It's mostly mindset. I can find myself going in and out of fear, going in and out of trying to manage it all, trying to figure it all out. The thing about it is there are certain times when you just know, you just know that it's the right thing. Everything fell in place almost effortlessly. Um, since in all likelihood, I'm going to be having surgery while I'm there, I needed to have someone drive me, stay with me. I'll be in the hospital. And my sister offered to do that. And my sister is, well, she takes care of her granddaughter. So we had to make sure that her granddaughter had care for the week so she could come with me. And so all of that fell in place. So my sister and I are going on a road trip. I mean, she's 72, I'm 74. We haven't done this in a long time. We're going on a road trip. The old ladies. And so she's been incredibly kind and generous, and we found an Airbnb within 5 minutes of the hospital so there were all these things that needed to fall in place that fell in place. And the thing that's so interesting is, I have found that I, as I've been working on this over the past number of weeks, uh, I have been feeling increasingly calm about it. Like it's a next step. It's a next step that's going to be helpful. It's a next step that the doc is just totally wonderful. I, I just, I just feel so secure in his hands. Like he really knows what he's doing. So, so, so that's what's happening on my end. And coming full circle with dealing with what started out as lipedema, it increased to include lymphedema as I have journeyed on this path, and now even more complicated issues having to do with lymphedema. And so I share all this with you because as soon as I figure out what's going on, we'll have a webinar about it. Because the place that I would go with this is to share with the community. Because if I have it, that means that someone else is likely to have something similar, or we're thinking that that it's more common than we originally thought. So Leslin and Kelly and another woman named Catherine and I will be doing something to share this with the community after I come back from the University of Pennsylvania. Lisa asks the name of the doctors at Penn who are familiar with lipedema. It's not lipedema. I'm sorry, Lisa. It's lymphedema. It's the doc, and it is a what do they call it? Interventional radiologist. He does testing. So what he's going to be doing is what's called an MRL, which is a magnetic resonance. Instead of which is magnetic resonance imaging, it's MRL, which is magnetic resonance lymphangiography, which is of the lymphatic system. Hi, Lisa from Iowa. So Um, thank you for stopping by. I'm probably going to be I'll be in transit, so I will do my live my Wow What a Ride Sunday reflections from the road on the way to UPenn in a couple of weeks, or from UPenn. And then, given that I'm doing well after what I think is going to be a surgical procedure, I will check in with all of you too and let you know. And thank you for all your support. Thank you for the emails. I've gotten so many wonderful emails that have been so supportive. Uh, oh, yeah. Shirley says she had the needles between her toes. That's a lymphangiogram. It's a lymphangiography. It's what they do is they put the contrast between your toes, they inject it into the lymphatic system, and then they image the lymphatic system. This is a similar but a little different because it's in an MRI. That's my big thing, is being in an MRI machine. And it's like, oh my God. I'm like, what am I going to do? It's like, so I am going for pre-op testing, and my primary care gave me some. They said, "Give me something, give me something that's going to make me a little bit loopy." So she did. So, so my sister, bless her heart, she already picked it up from the pharmacy. So I have that for the MRI. Wow, what a ride. I keep saying that. Thank you. Thank you all. That's the best I can do for a heart today. Is that even close? Yeah, there it is. That's sort of like a heart. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you this week. Oh yeah, let me go back here. Let me remind you to sign up for our Lipedema challenge. So we're going to open register. Actually, registration's open now, so you can register now. And then we'll be sending out some emails in the next week, or over the actually probably the next month. And then I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. We have our big event coming up in October, but that isn't till the end of October. We have lots going on between now and then. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you. Have a wonderful week. Bye. I love you.